I have had a few pivotal moments in my life where I have had to ask myself the question, how in the hell did I get here? And I'm sure you have too. If you would have known me about 8 years ago, I was 80 pounds heavier and just shy of 200 pounds. And at that time, I was lost, sad, depressed. I was so full of fear, and I had no self-worth. I could not see a future. All I could see was darkness. I was suicidal. I was in a very unhealthy and unhappy marriage, as I was married to a narcissist who did not see my value and did not support me in any way. I was alone in my personal battle. I was a disappointment to myself, my family, and to anybody that knew me. And to make a long story short, I ended up in a treatment center because things got so bad for me that I was to the point of drinking 6 bottles of wine almost every single day, starting at 6:30 a.m. And then, on August 17th of 2019, when I woke up that day, I felt a huge shift within me. And that was when I asked myself that question again. How in the hell did I get here? But this time I knew how I got here. And I vowed that I would never, ever drink again. And it would work this time because I know what my personal why was. Why I wanted to change. I wanted to be a good mother. Somebody that my kids could look up to and they would be so darn proud of. I wanted to be a good person. I wanted to be a mentor so I could help support others in their challenges that were keeping them stuck, exactly like I was. So it was at that time that I started working with a high-level personal one-on-one coach. I invested in myself. I did the work, and the work changed my life forever. And I knew now that change was possible because I was that living proof. Now, the question I want to ask all of you here today is, have you ever asked yourself that question, how in the hell did I get here? Because once you do, it will change your life. You will start to get curious. You're going to start asking yourself questions. And it will shift and change everything and everyone around you. And what you will discover is that identity that you are carrying within you at that moment in time. What I love about identity is that you will realize that you have the tools within you to become that greater version of who you want to be. Now, isn't that exciting? Isn't it exciting knowing that you have the power and the control to be whoever you want to be and who you always wanted to dream to be? Your identity is so important. It is how you think and how you view of yourself. And how you view yourself is how others will view you, and that is how they will treat you. Your identity holds your power, your strength, your motivation, your drive, and the most important, that greater version of you that you have yet to discover. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? What do you say to yourself? All of this matters because your outside world is a reflection of truly what's going on within you. You are who you attract. So what are you attracting? Is it peace, love, happiness, joy, wealth? Or is it fear, depression, anxiety, poverty? At any point in time, you can change the circumstances in any area of your life. And that means business, finances, and relationships. All you need to do is be aware of what you like and what you don't like, of knowing what you want and what you don't want. You need to become that greater version of who you truly want to be. You need to act now as if the wish has already been fulfilled. And you must remember that you get what you are, not what you want. Now, many of you are probably thinking, well, how do I do that? Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you. If you want to be wealthy, you have to start acting like you are wealthy. And what that means is you need to be grateful for everything that you've got in your life. You need to start putting yourself in rooms where wealthy people are, where they are focused and determined and they know what they want. You need to start hanging out with high vibration people. You need to no longer, sadly, hang out with people that are poor. Because those individuals are looking and concentrating at everything around them that they don't have. So they are living in lack and limitation. And my final point about this is you can no longer be jealous of individuals that have money. If anything, you should be so darn grateful for them and you should be proud of them. Because when you're jealous, you as well are also living in lack and limitation. How many of you are holding yourself back from opportunities and from getting what you want in life? Come on, put your hands up. We've all been there. I have many times. How many of you have asked yourself that question? Why are these feelings popping up again? Am I not worthy or deserving? Would it not be wonderful knowing that you can have and be whatever you want to be? Wouldn't it? Do you guys all agree? Come on, put your hands up. The reason that this is happening is because it is your ego that is stopping you. It is holding you back. But it's also stopping you from growing into that greater version of who you are meant to be. This is where you need to get out of your comfort zone. This is where the more challenges you take on, the more you will grow, the more confidence you will build within you. This is also where you will find out that greater version of who you were truly meant to be. All it takes is a shift. Start saying, I can, I am, and I will. Don't wait the 50 years like I did. You can change and shift at any moment. You can be the change, and you can be your living proof. Thank you.